Hello, welcome to this video. My name is Gautam Kumawat, and in this video we are going to talk about how we can able to crack the Windows passwords. So we are going to crack the Windows password using the SAM file. SAM file is the security account manager file. This is the containing the hash of the Windows passwords. So we are going to crack those hash using some different type of techniques like as brute force or dictionary attack. So we will see the practical demonstration of it. So the question is where the SAM file is stored. You can see this is the current path of the SAM file. So you have to go to C drive, and after that you have to go to Windows folder. Inside the Windows folder you have to go to System32, and inside the System32 folder you will find out the one folder that is the config, and inside that config folder you will find the SAM file, system files. So basically the SAM file is containing the Windows password hash, and the another file is the system file that we will use to crack the Windows password. So the system file is containing key to crack out the SAM file. So we will see the practical demonstration here. So for that we are going to use two attacks. The first one is the brute force and second one is the dictionary attack. So what is the brute force attack? In the brute force attack, it will make every permutation and combination of your password. So you have to define first what is the length of your password, and after that if my password is length is, for example, is 3, so it will try out every single password which length is the 3 and try out to crack out that hash. So there are some examples are also given. For example, hello. So as I given that password length is 4 or password length is 5, and I'm having only alphabetical character here. So as it will try out hello, I've written there hello, so it will H, first of all it will capital, after that it will take as lowercase, and it will try the every possible combination to crack out those passwords. So basically it is easy to crack when the key length is small, but if the key length is the larger, then it will not work as efficient. For that you need any type of supercomputer which can do the combination permutation very fast. The second method is the dictionary attack. Dictionary attack will be containing the list of certain common keys. So if you are using like as some people use the I love you password as a password, or their names, their college name, their father name, their pet name, their mobile number as their password. So according to that person, we will make certain dictionary of all password that maybe that person can keep. So according to those password, we will try to crack that hash. So we will try the dictionary attack when the password is common. Again, the efficient method as per my suggestion is the dictionary attack, because using the dictionary attack you can successfully able to crack the password within some limited time. You don't have to give that much of time, but if dictionary attack doesn't work, then you should go for the brute force attack. So this is the clear example I given here, that the maximum size of password is 3 and the character set is number. So hope we will know that. We already know using some facts. So it will try out every single combination of 3 character password. So you can see here 111, 112, 113. So that's how it will try out and implement. The second one is the dictionary attack. So inside this there is no maximum size of passwords. We haven't given any type of, and the character set is also anything. So we are having the list of passwords, so it will try out every single password and compare with the hash. If the same password is not exist, or that password, the hash of that password is not similar to our given password, then it's not going to work. So after that we have to apply for the brute force attack. But if you are not getting what the brute force and dictionary attack, we will do the practical demonstration here, so keep patience. So let's crack the Windows password. So for that I have to go to my Windows machine. So for that I have to go to my Windows machine, and after that just open up your browser and search for download CANable. So this is the tool we are going to use. So just go to this website oxid.it, and in this website you can able to download the CANable. So you can see this is the downloading here. You have to click on it to download it up, and after that you can download. Well, so I already downloaded this software CANable into my desktop. This is inside the Win folder here, so I will copy out these things and paste out on desktop. Perfect. So this is my CANable software. Again we are just going to explore the where is the SAM file is located. So I have to go to C, and after that I have to go to Windows, and in this Windows you will find out that there is the folder system32. Just go down a little bit. System32 is here, and after inside that there will be config folder. So you can see this is the SAM file here, this is the security or system file here that is containing the key of our SAM file. So we are going to use these two files to crack out our password. So just do one thing, I will just try out to open it up, but you can see this will containing the lot of salt or random character, but you unable to open this file because there is a locked given here. So this is locked. Again, if you want to copy this file into your desktop, you are unable to copy out. So we will just try out. So you can see this is the error is given because the action can't be able to complete because the file is open in system. So right now this file is basically protected and it's not going to open if our computer system is on. But using some tools and techniques we are going to copy this file into our some another folder. So let's close it up. So this is the path currently where we can find out the SAM and the system file. So I've written one of the script. So this is the basically script. Just wait a bit, sorry. This is the script. You have to click on the edit. So this is script I have write down, and after that you have to click on save as, and you can save it as copier same, and you have to click select as all, save as, and after that you give the extension as .bat because we are going to use the batch file to copy our SAM and system file. So click on save. So you can see on desktop this is appeared frontally. So what exactly this my script will do, it go to the registry, and after it will go to HKLM path, HKey local machine path, and after that from this will copy for the SAM file, and it will copy SAM file and paste that SAM file into our C folder. So currently you can see that inside our C folder there is a here no, you can see SAM or system file, but when we'll run this script we are going to save the SAM file inside our C folder. So just C drive, sorry. So same as is going to copy the system file also into our C drive. So I'm just closing it up, and this is our SAM copier. So I will just right click on it and click on the run. So you seen that some type of operation in background happen, and just check out your folder here. So just go and check out. Here is the SAM and the system file. So that's how we can copy it out it. So just I will copy it and paste it into on my desktop. So it will be easy for me to do the task. So I'll close it out. So right now we are going to, as I already told you, we have to install the CA setup using, when you go to this site oxid.it, you can download the CAN here by going to the can.html, and by clicking here you can download it. So right now we are going to install it. So just double click on it and click on the run. So click next, and you have to select path. I'm just clicking next, doing nothing, and you can see the installation is finished up. So it's asking for the to install some packet driver now. So I will click on the install, and I have to install those drive also. That is the window pickup.